Hello, my name is Chirac,
And my name is Joshua.
and welcome to the Outspoken Brothers podcast. Today's episode is about how to unleash your real potential. So, Joshua, if we created this podcast, what did we had in mind?
Shirak and I had a very interesting conversation about this. So we started to talk about the near-death experience. So Shirak, maybe try to explain to the viewers what we communicate about near-death experience.
So, near-death experience is something that I listen to many podcasts and we also read a lot. And I just read a book called The Serendipity Mindset. It's talking about how to create and achieve, how to create good luck. And it's so the author talked about, he told a history about himself and did a little bit of storytelling. So just to summarize it really quick, he talked about that he was 18 years old driving around the city with his car, and then he got in an accident and he wasn't hurt much, so maybe just one cut. So he was very lucky. And why this accident happened, he said his whole life was flashed in front of his eyes in 1 second. And this was the near-death experience. And this happened to him. He realized that living is such a blessing and that he wants to use every single minute to achieve his goals and also to create something and really go into his passion and hardworking and dedicated to his goal and to his life. And that's what I meant by releasing and unleash your real potential, because there are so many people who just do their 9 to 5 and just working and coming home and maybe eat something to dinner, talk a little bit, go to sleep, back to work, and that's all the time, like maybe 1 or 2 weeks in a year vacation in whatever country they are going to visit. And that's not life. You have to, there's so much, so there are so many things we don't know and so many things that's just not explored, right? So we have to we don't have to explore these things, but you have to find your real potential, and there's so much more outside, and don't think so small, right? So if you want to write a book, just write a book. Or if you think about visiting another country, or maybe going just wherever you want to go, just do it. And that's where you can unleash your real potential, right?
Yeah, so maybe not explaining it in other words, you guys can also imagine for the near-death experience, maybe just like a turning point in life. For example, you guys are very low now, you guys don't know what you want to do in your life, and instead of using your potential and really unleashing the potential, you guys maybe go every day to the bar, or you guys go every day to the club. So instead of using this energy, you could transfer the energy, be a beast, unleash the potential. Okay, now I'm not going to go to the club, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm not going to give everything to dance with a girl. I'm going to give everything to do my last sets in a workout. So maybe you guys can then transfer the energy and just release yourself to unleash the potential. So maybe for the next topic, we can talk about our passion. So how will you connect passion and...
Yeah, passion. If you're passionate about something, you give every ounce of your being, right? So when you know, not everybody knows what their passion is, so find it. Really seek for it. And if you find it, you have to give everything for it. So if you think like your passion is, maybe nature in general and photography or whatever, just try to find your passion and then stick to it. And if you really think, you know what, I'm born to be that kind of human, or I'm born to be a teacher, then be a teacher. And if you think that's your passion, then go all in, and don't say, you know what, okay, maybe I think my passion is to be a doctor, but I don't want to go through all the studying and all that. Just do it. If you really think that's your passion, then it's every minute is worth doing it. So if that's your passion, go for it. And that's what I meant by passion. If you're passionate, you got another drive. It's not just I'm doing it for the grade, or I'm doing it because my mom said I have to do, or because of the money. No, you do it because you're passionate about something. And if you're passionate about something, you get up no matter what. You don't think about the emotions. You don't think today was a bad day, today is a good day. No matter which emotion you have, you get up and you do it because you're passionate about it and you have a vision, like Joshua told us. If you have a vision in mind, you have another drive. You don't have just, it's not the money, because if you got the money, there's no, all right, I got it done. No, it's if you're passion is another drive. So that's what I meant by finding and releasing that drive in your passion.
Yeah, so passion is very important. For example, if you guys love to do any sports, for example, playing football, and if you really think, oh, I really want to play football in the future, then give everything for it. Give your commitment. Commit fully. Do everything. Do a plan, a structure. Say, okay, I'll train on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Give commitment and stay with the commitment. Don't be like, oh, okay, I did a plan, and after training 3 times this week, the 4th time, oh, my legs are tired, I'm not going to train. No, give full commitment. And if you really give the full commitment with all the discipline, then you will really unleash your full potential. So it's a very important topic, commitment, and it's connected with passion.
Yeah, and if you committed to something, you also get, you mentioned the gym, working out. If you're working out, it's so hard because you get out of your comfort zone, and that's what you have to do. If you really wanted to unleash your full potential, everything you're capable of, then you have to get out of your comfort zone. Because if you watch another Netflix episode or another Netflix movie, whatever, if you don't use the time right in the right way, you will never unleash your full potential. So get out of your comfort zone, right?
Yeah, very important, guys. And how can we quit the comfort zone? You can quit. Get out of the comfort zone. Sorry, to get out of the comfort zone, we have to quit stimulating.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? So in this globalized society, we have so many stimulation.
Yes.
TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, doing this, drinking alcohol, for example, going to parties. So guys, quit the stimulation. Stimulation is okay, but if it's overstimulation, is not okay.
Yeah, not good for your brain, because if you want to unleash something, or if you even want to find your passion, you have to let your brain think. And it can't think when you overstimulating it all the time, give input all the time. You have to process it, and if you don't even sleep right, then you can't even process it in the night. So just let your brain think. It's such a powerful weapon. If you really use it the right way, it can be the most dangerous weapon in ever. Like if you can use your brain in the right way, it's the most powerful weapon. So don't overstimulate it, and even if you catch yourself doing it, try to do a detox. Because overstimulating is also goes hand in hand with dopamine, and if you got so much dopamine inside of you, like the level of dopamine which kind of attracts you doing something good, like reading a book, that also releases dopamine, but not in that high level like TikTok does, because you get instant gratification all the time. And if you do a little bit of detoxing, it kind of puts your level a little bit down, and that's why you kind of also feel happy if you read a book, because you think, you know what, I just did something good, and that's what I think you have to do.
Yeah, so like Shirk has mentioned, try to get more dopamine through the right way. So maybe, for example, something that Shirk does a lot, he does a lot of mindfulness. So what does it mean, and how do you do it with the mindfulness?
Yeah, mindfulness, like do breathing exercise, calm down, take your time, maybe journaling or meditation, like meditation in a way you don't have to listen to somebody saying this or that. Just do like breathing exercise, like I mentioned, like calm down, just think, okay, what happened today? Where did I make mistakes? What can I do better tomorrow? Or just in general, just think what you're doing, where you want to go in life, make a plan where you want to go, and create daily goals. And just if you don't think about you said you want to do this, and if you don't even think about your goal in the daily life, how could it possibly be happen if you don't do one thing every day? So just think where you want to go, and then try to do it. Just make a plan or whatever.
Yeah, so very important. So just having the mindset, like Nike says it, just do it.
Yeah.
The Nike said that. Okay, so like what Shirk mentioned, just do it, like the slogan from Nike, is a very important mindset that each individual should have. Yes. So just do it, be committed, say to yourself, okay, I'm just going to do it. and then this will help you unleash your real potential.
Yeah, and also if you're trying to find your real potential, you have to input something. You have to feed your brain, right? Not with TikTok, not with you. I mean, of course, YouTube is a very good platform, and some TikTok videos are really good, but you have to sort it out. And by all that other input you get, you don't your brain doesn't understand. Okay, is that no good thing or just garbage? And then you filters out. So try to mm, feed your brain with maybe some good books. Reading is so important,
Yeah.
because if you read, it's more difficult for your brain, because if you see video, hear voices, it's very easy to understand, and your brain doesn't think so much and try to figure out, okay, what does it mean, and no, he just listen. And if you read a book, you have to see it with your eyes and then think, okay, maybe an image is coming into your mind, right? So you visualize things. So read a book which helps you to build whatever you want to build, or maybe just find your passion. Maybe read books from people who goes through the same thing that you are going through now, and try to use their healthy habits, or their tricks, how they just find themselves or their true potential, right?
Yeah, so it's very important. So especially all the things we have mentioned. So what can we do to just do all the points to really unleash your full potential? So what can an individual or person do? He can give everything for it, full dedication. So what do I mean with full dedication? What I mean is that you have to be dedicated. You have to do it, like what Shirk was talking about. So dedicate yourself, do it. Be like, okay, so I have my goal. I want to be the best in my math exam. Okay, so give the full dedication. I'll give everything to study everyday math. I'll dedicate myself to do it. So it's very important for you guys.
Yeah, and if you dedicated to something, you will go through ups and downs in your life. And if maybe you got your 1 year goal in mind, but your daily goal won't always be satisfied. And if you go through different ups and downs in your life, you go through a called valley of disappointment, and you have to go through this in order to grow. And this little part and this little gap in your whole career is something that makes you or breaks you. So if you go through this valley of disappointment where you don't achieve anything you try to achieve, where you doesn't make any profit, or where just anything goes wrong, if you go through that and stand and you're still standing at the end, that's where it starts to grow and where you slowly see progress. So you have to, if you start something and it doesn't work out, it's good. You can be like, oh my God, you know what? I'm in the valley of disappointment right now. And that's just a matter of time. And if I'm going through that, and if I'm done with that, then it's going to grow. So it's a good thing, but you have to think, and you have to remember that point. So valley of disappointment is something that either makes or breaks you. So that's a very good and interesting topic, right?
Yeah, that is very true. So you guys, for each goal, you can really, if you, for example, just take this imagery, your goal is the top floor of a building. It's realistically, it's impossible to just take the lift and be straight away on the top. You can't really reach your goal. You can't be on the top. You have to first go through the stairs. So you have to go through each floor. And each floor is a new kind of like a new level
Chapter,
for you, a new chapter, a new challenge.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's very important. So like Shirk also says, it's also important to be positive and kind of celebrate that you are in this valley of disappointment. So be happy. You be like, okay, maybe I started my business, or my first business idea failed. Be happy. Be like, okay, I'm now in the valley of disappointment. Okay, now I'll learn, I'll grow. I know what to do better now. So you'll always grow and grow each level you go.
Yeah, and the growth mindset is something that's very important, and that we also mentioned in one of the other episodes that we talked about. And you have to grow, and it's also the way that defines you, because it's not the goal of hitting whatever goal you set in your mind. If it's money or whatever. If you got the money, it's also the way and how you got it. Because if you lose money, you know, okay, what now? No matter which mistake you're doing, you will keep that in mind. And if something goes in that direction, you know, you think about it. Oh wait, I did a mistake with that topic. I'm not doing it again. So every mistake you make, it's not something, it's not a failure, it's you either win or you learn. That's what I think. So either it's just a winning, or maybe just where you learn, and that's all part of the way. So be happy if something doesn't go the way you think it should go. Just be happy and think, how can I learn? How can I use what just happened and learn from it?
Yeah, so guys, I think this is a good way to end, especially the topic we have done, but we can also talk, of course, hours and hours about it. But I think the main tips that we give is very helpful to unleash the full potential of
Yes.
each person. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode.
Yes. So this episode was about how to unleash your real potential, and I hope you guys take something out of it and use it in your daily life, like Joshua and me are doing it.
Yeah, guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and we'll see you guys soon.
Yeah. Bye.
Okay.
Really good.